What's up guys, it's Bizute, back with another Reddit video. Today it's r/MaliciousCompliance. You know what's gonna get malicious, you know what's gonna get compliant, so I hope you got your smoked salmon on an everything bagel and take a bite out of it right now. Go ahead, take a bite, alright? You guys already know the deal. I read the stories, I commentate on them, I'm trying to add something a little different, not trying to just be, read the story and say, that was a good story. I want to add something to it. Not that there's anything wrong with that style of video, but I personally just sort of like to engage in more of a discussion, add some commentary, throw some jokes here and there that I hope you guys think are funny. If not, tell me I'm not funny. Say it in the comments. But if you've been subscribed for a while, then you know the deal, and I hope that you've been enjoying them, so thank you for that. If you sort of like this style of video, you can hit that subscribe button at the end. So let's just get right into it. The first one we got here is, okay, I'll come into work every day. 10 years ago, I worked for the conference department at the biggest hotel in town. The conference department was pretty self-managed, and we could adjust our own schedules according to how busy it was. When summer rolled around, things started slowing down a lot, and I started taking days off to go to the beach with my friends. However, this didn't sit well with the big boss when he found out. He gave me a stern talking to and told me to come in every day, even though there were extremely little work to be done, and my colleagues could handle it on their own. Basically, I was told to restock the stationary supplies of our conference rooms every day. A mind-numbingly boring job, but okay, orders are orders. So I started coming into work every day, even though there was no need. Me and my colleagues worked for about an hour, tops, before all tasks were complete, including the inane restocking of supplies. After that, we spent our time socializing with other colleagues. Had like a 2-hour lunch. We used one of the empty conference rooms to watch TV, relax, and maybe have a nap. And after an hour of work and 7 hours of relaxing, we punched out. The thing that my boss had forgotten when he berated me for taking days off was that I, unlike my colleagues, was on a contract that paid by the hour. I took days off knowing full well that I wouldn't be paid for it. I took days off because I felt like it was the right thing to do, not because I wanted to slack off. However, when it turned out that my boss had forgotten the terms of my employment he himself had signed off on, I decided to use that to my advantage. I showed up to work Monday through Friday, all of June, even though the hotel didn't need me at all. Cost them around $3,000. May have ended. A couple of people have suggested that the company just wanted me to work and be paid regardless of how slow business was. Let me assure you that the sentiment runs counter all my experience with them. They had on occasion before asked me not to come to work, and they had expressed money-saving policies. Today, a lot of people who work there don't actually work for the hotel itself, but instead work for a company called ISS. This company will send the worker between more and less busy hotels in order to save money. A dishwasher may work 3 hours in one hotel, but then be sent to another to complete his shift there. Way more stressful for the worker, but the hotel saved money on him. That sounds amazing. Where do I sign up for this job? All I have to do is come in, put a couple of Splenda packets on the table, tuck them in a little bit, make them look neat, maybe restock the ketchup in the conference room or whatever. Why would there be ketchup in the conference room? But anyway, that sounds amazing. You want to hook me up? I'll send my resume. Maybe, $3,000 a month, that's not bad for a college level job. It comes out to $36,000 a year, quick maths. And that's not necessarily a great job or anything, but I'm saying, as a college student, $3,000 a month's pretty crazy. So, hook me up a bit there. But yeah, it's this person's whole fault. Come on, you're gonna have the person come in to do nothing. I understand that it's you want the person there, but then again, this one's on the hourly wage, so it's sort of have the person come in and earn their money when they should be working and not just be there to say hi and sit in the conference room and watch whatever. But it's great for the worker. I'm down, Any openings? So let's go right into the next one. 1-page report? Sure, just a small story that happened today. Just for context, this is in a tutorial class at my university, and this is the first time this unit has run, so they're still figuring out a lot of things, one of which is a word length for tasks. In our lesson, we had to do a strictly 1-page report. About halfway through the lesson, we're on our 3rd page. We tried to cut it down, but it was still 2 pages long. This report could not have been done on 1 page, especially with a group of 6 of us and 11 points to cover. As we were trying to figure out what we needed to be removed, one of the girls in the group came up with an idea. Not once was it spelled out that the font needed to be a particular size or type. Our malicious compliance kicked in. We did it. 1 page long, with small font and no spacing between paragraphs. It looked like a headache to read. Our teacher is nice and acknowledged that technically our report was done perfectly. He said he'll remember for next year to specify font size and extend it to 2 pages. See, this right here is why I don't understand professors put page limits on things. They say that, make it either 1 page, specify it to a certain, short length, or they'd be it has to be at least 10 pages. I get it that you want a certain length for the paper, but some professors are chill and they'll be like, you'll ask, oh, how many pages should this be? How long should it be? And they're just like, as long as it takes for you to express the idea. Like, that's what it should be like. I can't write 10 pages on the Wiggles. I just can't. Wikipedia doesn't even have 10 pages. And you can't cite Wikipedia because, they get crazy. If you put Wikipedia in a works cited page, like, you're going to be sent somewhere and I don't know where that place is, but I never did it and I would never want to. But yeah, it's just like, why do teachers got to do that? Why do they got to make it so that, like, hey, the Wiggles, you could write a 2-page paper on the Wiggles. That's fair enough, all right? But shout out to this teacher for being, pretty, like, chill with it. And, like, that's the way it should be. I didn't specify. I was wrong because how are you going to fit all this information with a group project on one page? So, shout out to the professor. Props to you. And on that note, let's go right into the next one. Do you want me to warn you or even talk to you while you drive? Okay. Insert crashing noise. Not a long story, but here you go. A few weeks ago, my fiance was driving and I'm in the passenger seat. I'm a very defensive driver myself, and being military, I am always looking around for things that could hit us since most military vehicles have major blind spots. She, however, is stubborn and hates it when I tell her what to do when she is in the wrong or not paying attention. Anyway, we were on our way to the movies and we finally found a parking spot, but didn't see it until last second, so she pulled into an alley in order to turn back around. As she goes to back up, I notice a car is coming, and I didn't think she saw it, so I told her to stop. The car turned and never went past us, so she got all pissy. She yelled at me to shut up and never side seat drive again. Well, okay then. This won't bite you in the kiwi later. Fast forward a couple weeks later, and we go to see the movie Endgame. Don't worry, no spoilers. We have almost an exact same scenario. Misses a spot, had to turn around, and just as she starts to back up, a car is coming. I see it and just start laughing. A loud honk can be heard, followed by screeching tires, and we felt a light tap on the car coincide with the tailgate glass breaking. Oh, I was laughing so hard. Of course she starts yelling at me and asking why I didn't say anything. So I just said, I thought I wasn't supposed to say anything. No side seat driving, remember? Oh, she didn't like that. I was loving it, however. So needless to say, she no longer kiwis at me when I side seat drive. In case anyone is wondering why I don't drive, it's because she gets car sick when I drive. See, normally I hate side seat drivers. Like, it's just like, it can be annoying. If you drive and like someone's in the passenger seat and they're just like, you gotta look out for this, that, it's annoying. But, in cases like that, it's like you want someone to give you a heads up because sometimes you're distracted, sometimes you're bopping Taylor Swift. I stay up too late. Okay, that's enough. That is enough. All right. So, it can get really annoying. But if you're doing something, so have someone, just say, yo, you're gonna hit that Entenmann's truck and you're gonna turn me into an Entenmann's cookie. Like, then it's like, thank you for the heads up. I appreciate that. Like, when my brother's driving and I'm in the passenger seat, I have to say something. This man is literally gonna hit a Funyun, and it's not gonna be pretty. So, I gotta be like, yo, you gotta chill for a second. But other than that, I'm not in the passenger seat being like, oh, make sure you put on your blinker, because that can be annoying. But I'm glad that, this person just had a little dink and nothing serious to teach her the lesson and be like, yo, if I'm gonna tell you to watch out, you should watch out, all right? You heard? So I'm sure insurance, they shouldn't have had to get involved. It was just a little dink. If they did, hopefully your Geico rate didn't go up too high. And they mentioned Endgame. Even though I mentioned it in the last video, if you have not seen the Endgame, what are you doing? It was phenomenal. It blows everything out of the water. It was crazy. Detective Pikachu's out this Friday. Let me know what you guys think about that, actually. I'm very curious. Because I'm personally excited for it. I like Pokemon, I like Pikachu. In my younger days, I used to play like Ruby and Sapphire, and on the Game Boy Color, I had like Silver. So, I grew up with it, so I'm excited for it. Hopefully Ryan Reynolds doesn't butcher it like Green Lantern, but we don't gotta get into that. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be our last story. I hope you all enjoyed this Reddit video / commentary video. It's not your typical Reddit video, obviously, because of how much talking I do in between them. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully there aren't too many comments that are say you talk too much. I mean, if there are, I don't mind. I'm addressing it now. I want to spice it up, I like having different sort of content. I like, sort of making my own little subgenre inside of this genre, because I want to combine the commentary and make it more of my video, I don't just want to, take people's content and then read it and then say, oh, that's my YouTube video. No, I want to make it my own. I want to add a little bit of pizzazz. Yeah, pizzazz is the right word. Pizzazz! It's fun to say too. Try it. Say it right now. Say it. I'll wait. You had fun saying it. I know you did. Anyway, guys, and I know there's also going to be comments about, oh, you're just stretching the video to 10 minutes. I'm really not. All right, like it turns out that way. All right, but it's not like, oh, I'm trying to get it to 10 minutes. I want to talk extra. Like, I'm already talking a lot. You guys know how much I talk if you've been around with these videos. And I also like to have sort of like long-ish outros, just because, you know, I like talking to you guys. This is where I communicate, really. You know, leave the Reddit post behind, and then I talk. You know, I want to hear your guys' feedback and all that kind of stuff. Also, I think 10 to 12 minutes is sort of like the perfect, maybe 13 minutes, 14 minutes, is sort of like the perfect YouTube video length in terms of just like how long people are going to sit down, click on a video, or want to listen to one thing before moving on to the next. If you think I'm wrong, you can let me know. I don't mind making longer videos. I'll make a 20-minute video. Who knows? Maybe I'll make a 30-minute video if you guys want to see it. But that's enough out of me for one day. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy my content, hit that subscribe button. If you didn't like it, you can hit that dislike button if you want. The options are always there. I love reading your guys' comments. It's one of the favorite parts of my days, like, not even kidding. So please leave a comment. Tell me what you're thinking about, you know, Detective Pikachu, or really anything, or just about the video. Anything in the world, you can comment it as long as it's appropriate, all right? Let's not get too crazy down there in the comment section. I know how ferocious it can get. As always, guys, thank you so much. It's been Bizute, and I'm out.